2.5-cent copies at Kinko's, the Copy Center.
Please, it's just 1 minute, madam.
It's okay, Bobby. You can hit the showers.
Thank you, sir.
What on earth were you two doing up there?
Trying to play baseball with a man that couldn't catch a melon.
Yeah. Guy's vision is diffracted.
You'll pardon the medical terminology. You see, Ricardo had a very illustrious career as an eye surgeon before he became a parking lot attendant.
You were playing baseball in this house?
Well, we considered the Astrodome, but we don't believe in artificial turf.
Rough on your knees, you know.
I see. Sarcasm. It's just like living with Noel Coward.
Hey, those are some pants you got on. Why you wearing the pockets so low?
These, for your information, are jodhpurs.
Well, everybody has their own name for them. I always called them love cushions.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
I was just joshing you, Eleanor. I know what jodhpurs are. You're going riding, I presume.
As a matter of fact, I am. So if you'll pardon me, I'll be heading for the stables.
Stables? Where?
Out back, of course.
Are there stables behind this house?
Yes, right beyond. The tennis courts, the greenhouse, and the heated duck pond.
I always wondered why those ducks look so happy.
I guess we haven't surveyed the entire property. We got as far as the tool shed once, then Ricardo got winded.
Me? You got hungry.
I did not, sir.
This is all terribly nostalgic, but I must push on. Princess Ophelia is waiting.
You got a princess back there, too?
Princess Ophelia is my prize filly. My brother Ned gave her to me for my 21st birthday.
A live horse in our own backyard. When do we get to ride her?
Gee, I'd have to say never.
Oh. Come on, that's not fair. That horse doesn't even know us yet.
I've told her about you. She's been a true comfort.
You may not know this, Eleanor, but I'm very good with animals. I spent a part of my early youth on a farm. I was practically raised by a horse.
That explains a lot. But it doesn't really matter. I don't want you anywhere near my horse. Because Princess Ophelia is about to go a-breeding for the first time in her life.
She's going to what?
She's going to... you know. Etc. With a world-class stallion, magnificent champion. And in the interim, I don't want anything to despoil her.
We just want to ride her. We don't want to date her.
Well, you're not doing either. Do I make myself clear?
Sour ball.
Oh, don't be sad, boys. Baseball season will come around again next spring.
No, that's not what we're mad about.
What is it then?
Ella won't let us ride her pony.
Have you considered all your legal options?
She won't even let us see Princess Ophelia. Afraid we might despoil her before she goes a-breeding.
What an old grump.
Believe me, boys, if you saw Princess Ophelia, you wouldn't even want to ride her.
Why, what's she like?
Well, how can I put this? Just imagine Eleanor as a horse.
That takes about 3 seconds.
You know, boys, if you want to ride, you ought to buy your own horse.
Really?
Wait a second, Ricardo.
I want a gray one.
Just hold on, Ricardo.
I call her Loni.
You're being grasping, Ricardo.
Now, Bully, if you want a horse, you ought to go buy one. That's the whole point of having an absurd amount of money. Here, I'll write you out a blank check.
Wait a minute. That's very sweet of you, honey, but I don't want you to spend any more money on us. If Ricardo and I want a horse, we'll save up and buy one.
Oh, yeah, we can go door to door selling seeds.
Bully, you don't understand. You'd really be buying the horse for me.
You want a horse?
Always have. Ever since I was a little girl and I saw National Velvet on TV. I told my mother I'd brush it and I'd keep it up in my bedroom. And I cried and I cried. So, she bought me a seahorse. I named him Chestnut, and he was so cute, too, till someone left his tank on the radiator.
You had a very sad childhood.
Well, if it means that much to you, honey, I guess Ricardo and I could pick out a horse for you.
Great. You go out this afternoon and you get the prettiest and most wonderful horse that you can find. One that'll put Eleanor's old nag to shame.
Well, thank you very much, honey, and we'll take good care of it. We'll brush it and feed it. You don't have to worry.
And we won't leave it on the radiator.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, wait till you see this animal, honey. Ricardo's getting him out of the trailer. He's a beaut.
Oh, I'm so excited I feel like a zoo.
Here it comes, horse lovers!
Well.
Isn't that a horse?
What are my other choices?
LK, I want you to meet Banjo Buddy.
Well, that's the name I'd give him. Well.
Banjo Buddy, I want you to meet your new owner, L.K. McGuire.
Don't get up. So, where exactly did you buy Mr. Buddy?
Out of the racetrack. Well, actually, at a barn near the racetrack. Spit in the Ocean Horse Farm.
Ah, you went with a name you can trust.
Well, the way I saw it was, we know the horses out at the track. And we know the people there. And that's where we were bound to get the fairest deal.
Who dealt you Banjo Buddy?
Fast Eddie Rosnack.
Another name you can trust.
He's called Fast Eddie because he used to be a jockey, you see.
Oh, I get it. He rode fast.
No, he gave up fast. People gave him a lot of credit for that.
Well, he seems very well-behaved.
Well, honey, when you look at this animal, you see a lot of noble qualities. Big brown eyes, long, strong jaw, raven-colored mane.
A spine would have been nice, though.
Well, he's got a spine, honey. It's kind of just gone on a ski vacation.
His back is a bonus feature. Makes him very easy to ride.
Well, you don't have to go to the trouble of breaking him in.
Like you would a healthy horse.
Well, the important thing is we all wanted a horse, and we got one.
Yes. And I'll tell you, honey, he'll be a good one, too. Oh, sure, he's old. Hasn't had a lot of triumphs, but of course you might say the same thing about me. I don't see any reason why Banjo Buddy couldn't live out all of his remaining few years with dignity.
They want to turn him into airline food. From now on, I'm going by bus.
What is that?
Banjo Buddy.
That does not answer my question. To what species does that mutant belong?
Surely, Eleanor, you recognize a thoroughbred when you see one. Banjo Buddy won the Triple Crown last year. Now he's retired and running a small consulting firm.
You're toying with me.
I know. I stick to what I do best.
Your nag looks lonesome anyway. Now she's got a new friend.
She certainly does not, and she is not a nag. Oh.
Come on, Ricardo. We better get that trailer back to Fast Eddie. Here, honey, you take him.
So, this is it. They've invaded the final bastion, my stables.
Eleanor, there are 10 empty stalls in here. Does Princess Ophelia plan on entertaining in the near future?
That's not not my point. It's Bully and Ricardo. They are everywhere now. I go into the drawing room, there are Bully and Ricardo. I walk into the kitchen, Bully and Ricardo. They seem to be in several places at the same time. Are they being cloned? Are there little Bullies and Ricardos growing out in the greenhouses? Well.
Eleanor, let me say this to you as a friend. You're wacko.
I know I am, because they've taken over the entire house.
Could you hold this a sec?
Why?
Well, because I have a lunch date. You, might want to put him in a stall. Bye-bye, Banjo Buddy.
All right, very funny, LK. You can come back now. LK. LK, come back. Don't leave me with this. LK!
Sorry. It's just that you look so cute.
Thank you, LK. I always wanted to dress like my favorite cowboy star.
Who's that?
Jim Brown.
Are you going riding?
Yes, we figure Banjo Buddy's rested up by now.
Well, I have to get a picture of this. I'm going to go upstairs and get my camera. This is one of those moments you want to save forever. Gosh, I sound like a commercial. Oh, well, that's me.
I think it would be best if I rode him first.
I want to ride him first.
Hey, he's just carrying jockeys. They're little guys. Carrying you could be traumatic.
Oh, would it? I'll have you know I've always been very light for my weight. The simple fact is, Ricardo, you've never ridden a horse in your life.
I have, too. I showed you that picture of me when I was 6 at the county fair.
That was a pig.
It was a big pig. Uh-oh.
The horses are gone.
Where'd they go?
They're on a college lecture tour. How should I know?
Maybe they stepped out for a minute.
We just rode down from the house. Did you see them anywhere?
No. Maybe they're hiding.
They must have run off someplace.
I got a feeling we're in big trouble.
This Nabisco Minute is brought to you by Fleischmann's Margarine.
Oh, hi, come on in. You're the first one here. Oh, would you like an appetizer? Really, with a figure like yours, I don't think you have to worry. And besides, they're low calorie. No, they're easy to make. All you do is you spread shredded wheat on a cookie sheet, sprinkle with butter or margarine, add a little grated cheese and garlic, and bake it for 15 minutes. Can I get you anything? Say, did you hear about Bob and Sue?
Tonight, Dad raised the son's fridge. He practically lived in mine. I'd always tell him, stay away from the big 3, salt, fat, calories, and watch the cholesterol. That's what Doc always told me. Looks like he did listen.
Fleischmann's Light, 25% less salt, fat, and calories than regular margarine, and no cholesterol.
Watching out for the big 3, Dad? Yeah, I listened. Most of the time.
Fleischmann's Light.
For Vanish Drop-Ins, the Bull Brothers.
I pop in Vanish Drop-Ins and look so clean. So drop in Vanish Drop-Ins.
Vanish Drop-Ins are here. Just drop one in the tank to help keep your bowl looking clean and smelling fresh for weeks. And since drop-ins dissolve completely, you never touch them again. What could be easier?
So drop in Vanish Drop-Ins.
And when you brush, try Dual Action Liquid Vanish. It freshens the bathroom and it outcleans Lysol on tough rust stains below the waterline. Liquid Vanish makes your toilet sing.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Well, Ricardo, this is what happens when you leave their stalls open.
I didn't leave the stall open.
That's the story I'm using.
Hey, looks like Banjo Buddy's stall been kicked open from the inside. I wonder who did that.
Okay, one of you get up on Banjo Buddy and... Where is Banjo Buddy?
Gone.
Where is Princess Ophelia?
She's gone, too.
Well, where are they? Have you looked for them?
They're horses, honey. If they were around, we'd see them.
Oh, my God.
We're in trouble, aren't we?
But we have to find them before Eleanor finds out.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Eleanor, now just calm down.
Where is my horse?
We were just about to tell you.
Okay, where is she?
We don't know. What? No, she seems to have gotten out of her stall. In fact, both horses seem to have gotten out of their stalls.
This is all your fault.
I knew we'd get in trouble.
Now, Eleanor, don't get upset. You know what they say about horses? They always come back to their home.
That's cats.
Oh.
When did she get out?
I'm not sure. I haven't been out here since yesterday.
Oh, my God. She could be miles away by now. She's never been away from home before.
Oh, now look, Eleanor, we'll call the police, we'll call the fire department, we'll call the Humane Society. Maybe somebody will send out a search party.
Yeah, they're probably just off in the hills somewhere. They'll be okay. There's lots of wide trails and lots of grass for them to graze on. They'll be safe until we find them. Unless it rains.
Well, I'm not standing around here. I've got to find her.
Well, Eleanor, you just can't go running off into the hills. It's raining.
I've got to find her. I've got to find my little girl.
Be sorry, okay?
Well, now look, don't panic. We'll just do what anyone else would do in this situation.
What's that?
We'll get in the rolls and round up the horses.
Wouldn't think it'd be this hard to find a horse in Beverly Hills.
2 horses.
2 horses and a short woman.
Did you find her, madam? Is she all right?
Well, I'm afraid not, Bobby. We looked everywhere, but we didn't find her.
Oh. What about Mrs. Standard?
We didn't find her either.
Yeah, I'm really starting to get worried. Something terrible might have happened to Eleanor.
Yeah. She could have been caught in a flood. Bitten by a snake. Eaten by coyotes.
I think I better call the police.
Where's Quentin?
Oh, Mr. Standard hired a jeep and went out to look for her up in the hills. He left for Saks Fifth Avenue about 2 hours ago.
Saks Fifth Avenue?
He didn't have a raincoat.
Hello? Hello? Yes. Yes, I'd like to report a missing person and missing pets. Yes, 2 horses and a small woman. Well, she's dark and she has a blaze on her forehead. Oh, the woman. Oh, yeah, well, she's dark too, but no blaze. Her name is Eleanor Standard. She's 5'4". She's wearing riding clothes and she's in a very bad mood. Yes, it's 555-4926. Thank you.
Should I make some hot coffee, madam?
Oh, yes, Bobby, that'd be wonderful. Oh, I really feel terrible. Poor Eleanor.
This whole thing's our fault.
It is not your fault.
Oh, yes, it is. We're the ones that had to have a horse.
Well, there's nothing wrong with buying a horse. We all wanted one.
Well, we didn't all want one.
Now, what are you talking about?
I didn't want one.
You did too want one. You want to name it Lurleen.
No, that wasn't until you told us to buy one. I just wanted to ride one.
Ricardo, we bought this horse for you.
Me?
Yeah.
We bought this horse for you. You were the one who was raised by a horse.
I'd have been just as happy to rent one.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Who had a chance with you trying to shove this horse down our throat?
Yeah, you were the one with the unhappy childhood and the dead seahorse.
I just said that so you guys wouldn't feel guilty about buying one.
Well, we just did all this to make you happy.
Well, this is just dumb.
Yeah. Why'd we buy a horse in the first place?
Well, I think we'd better face it. We did it to get back at Eleanor.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, I really feel bad.
Yeah, I think we better go out and look for Eleanor again. Come on. Oh, Eleanor.
Found her.
Oh, my God. Eleanor, are you all right?
Oh, I'm just great. I'm drenched. I'm covered with mud. I've got pneumonia. I'm singing in the rain.
Poor Eleanor, she's soaked to the skin. Those open jeeps are murder.
Why didn't you put the top up?
Huh? Oh.
Well, did you find the horses?
Yes, I found them. I had to search every canyon and gully within 5 miles of here.
Where'd you find them?
In the parking lot at McDonald's. I guess they were hungry.
Where are they now?
Princess Ophelia is in her stall. I had to walk her all the way home myself.
What about Banjo Buddy?
Unfortunately, he followed.
Well, anyway, your horse is all right.
She most certainly is not all right. When I found her, she was lying down. It was all I could do to get her to her feet and bring her home. She'd never been out in weather before. She's probably got pneumonia. Quentin called the vet.
Okay.
Eleanor, we really are sorry.
Oh, are you really? Well, let me tell all of you something. That horse means the world to me. Now, thanks to you, she's sick. And if she dies, it's going to be on your heads.
This is why I didn't want a horse.
A new bikini. Go for it. Go for it. There's your dad with Bikini Bear. Get smooth skin to show for it.
For legs, for underarms, Bikini Bear Lotion Depilatory with our unique applicator remover. Its mild friction helps make hair removal quicker, more thorough. And for the bikini area, Bikini Bear Cream Depilatory with moisturizing finishing cream.
Bikini Bear, go for it. Get smooth skin to show for it. Bikini Bear.
Hi, I'm John Ritter. And if you have children or grandchildren in high school or college, I'd like to talk to you about their grades. A kid doesn't have to be a genius to have a D average in school. And a D student can't become a genius in a single semester. And yet, C and D students are becoming A students almost overnight. How? Through an incredible 3.5-hour seminar developed by Dr. Claude Olney, a college professor for the past 20 years at one of America's major universities. His seminar, Where There's a Will, There's an A, teaches students how to learn more in less time with higher retention. And the results are incredible.
Before Professor Olney's seminar, I flunked out of school. After Professor Olney's seminar, I've had 19 straight A's and now 1 B.
My grade point average has gone from a 2.1 to a 3.4.
The fact that that could happen at all is amazing to me. The fact that it could happen after 1 3-hour seminar is nothing short of miraculous.
Since I took it 3 semesters ago, I've gotten all straight A's, except for 1 B.
Both the high school and college versions of this seminar are now available on cassettes, along with the seminar manual, and have proven to be even more effective than the live seminar. Look, your children's education is one of the most important contributions you'll ever make to their future. Don't just tell them to get better grades. Give them the tool that makes it possible. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-722-2100. Have your credit card available when you call. Both the high school and college seminars are available on 2 video cassettes or 4 audio cassettes. Both seminars come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now, 1-800-722-2100. 1-800-722-2100.
This way, Dr. Belkin.
Her eyes are glassy and she's listless. I'm sure she's contracted something terrible.
Oh, my God! This horse is in terrible shape.
Not him. Princess Ophelia is in here.
All right, well, I'll have a look at her.
Oh, Quentin, please tell me she's going to be all right.
I don't know anything about horses.
Oh, you're a real comfort.
Well, any news?
Gaddafi's at it again.
I think Foley was talking about the horse.
Oh, no news.
The vet is in with her right now. What is taking him so long?
Well, he's only been in there a minute.
Well, excuse me. I'm nervous. My horse is hanging by a thread.
Now, Eleanor, calm down.
That's it. Let's calm Eleanor down. Let's shoot her with a tranquilizer dart. None of you takes this seriously, do you?
Well, sure we do, Eleanor. We're worried, too.
No, you're not. To you, this is all a romp.
Eleanor, that's not fair.
Oh, it's not fair? This whole sympathy act isn't going to fool me. I know what you think. You think I'm incapable of loving anyone or anything. But that's not true, is it, Quentin?
No, she really loves that horse.
Eleanor, when we bought Banjo Buddy, we didn't know the horses were going to break out of their stalls and run away. We really do feel badly about what happened.
Yeah, we didn't want anything to happen to Princess Ophelia. We just wanted a horse to ride.
Actually, we really didn't want the horse.
Well, we're not taking any chances on this happening again. I want this horse out of here tonight.
Now, wait a minute. You're not going to send Banjo Buddy back to become airline food?
My only regret is that I won't be there to see it.
Eleanor, you can't ask Bully and Ricardo to give up their horse?
Okay, wait just a minute. I think, considering all the trouble we've caused Eleanor today, the least we can do is take Banjo Buddy back to where we got him.
I think I have some good news. Princess Ophelia is going to be fine.
Oh, Mommy's little soldier. Mommy's big, strong girl.
You mean she came through that ordeal completely unscathed?
She's perfectly healthy, although there has been one little change.
Change? What change?
Oh, there's nothing bad. Actually, it's kind of nice. Overdue, one might say.
What are you talking about?
She's not a filly anymore.
What do you mean she's not a filly? Oh, my God.
You mean Banjo Buddy and Princess Ophelia? Well, bless his heart.
I didn't know Banjo Buddy still had it in him.
I can't be sure yet, but in about a year, you may be hearing the pitter-patter of little hooves.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
Oh, come on, Eleanor. I think we should be happy about this. It kind of brings us all together.
Yeah, Eleanor, you and I are going to be grandparents together.
I'm going to be sick.
Come on. Banjo Buddy and Princess Ophelia are from different worlds just like us. Yet, how come they can bridge that gap and we can't?
Because they have a brain the size of a walnut.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, hi, fellas.
Hi, honey.
Where you been?
Out riding.
Oh, really? Where'd you go?
Well, we started out at the stables, rode all the way around the whole property a couple of times. Then we rode up into the hills on some of them horse trails. It's gorgeous. You can see the whole city from up there. We were gone all morning.
Well, did you take turns?
No, we both rode at the same time.
Oh, no. Poor Banjo Buddy. Is he all right?
We didn't ride Banjo Buddy.
We took the golf cart.
As long as you had fun.
Hey, that was all right.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, this may be the exercise we're looking for.
Cagney and Lacey, they've had a lot to prove. They've had to prove they could take it and dish it out. They've been hassled by the punks.
Have sex with me before we do business. Then I'll know you're not cops.
I'm pregnant, mister.
Hassled by the brass.
Get your act together. 3 strikes and you're out.
And I hate to admit it, they've even been hassled by me.
You know, you're real cute when you're angry, Cagney.
Sergeant Cagney.
Hey, listen, nobody's perfect.
Cagney and Lacey on Lifetime. Naturally. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. 2 Central. 27 years old, and his company